Everybody. Let's see if YouTube is going to agree with us tonight. I started and restarted and logged off and logged back into everything tonight, so I'm hoping that we are good to go. And let me just get everything opened up here. All right, a couple of people are starting to come in. Great. All right, let's see, and it's not letting me look at the chat. Great, it's always got to be something. All right, hey guys, thank you. I always appreciate whenever you all let me know that you can see me and hear me. Hey everybody. Okay, so I'm not sure how many people will actually jump in today because it is St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you, and thanks for coming to hang out with me on this fun holiday night. Hey everybody, hello, G-Money, Tina, Donald, Chris, DMS, John, Brett, everybody, hello. Hey Bill, good to see you. All right, first of all, I hope that you're all wearing your green today. Did anyone do anything fun for St. Patrick's Day today? Or was everyone just working like me? Hey guys, we're just going to give it another couple seconds to see if more people come in. I have a feeling it's going to be a bit of a smaller crowd tonight, and that is totally fine. Oh yeah, that's a good way to kick things off, John, thank you. So YouTube TV did finally add the rest of those Viacom channels yesterday. They announced all the way back in June, I didn't realize it had been that long, that they were adding 14 Viacom channels. They actually ended up adding 15 channels. So the rest of those Viacom channels that we were looking for finally ended up on YouTube TV this week. Okay, NYC said that the notification came in late today. Yeah, I noticed it was taking a little longer than normal to get the live stream up and running, so I'm glad it got sent out eventually. Michael says, a longtime viewer. Hi, Michael. Happy to have you here. Bill is watching on TV and chatting on the phone. All right. Oh, you had corned beef and cabbage for lunch, Brett? Nice. I saw that there was a huge line outside of Slyman's, which is a super popular restaurant over here in Cleveland. So you were not alone. Lots of people were getting their corned beef today. Yeah, Locast came to Portland today. So Locast is now in 31 markets across the country. Super exciting. So congratulations to anyone in Portland. You can finally use Locast. I did promise you guys a review post, and it is coming, but I was chatting with Philip about it, and he and I decided that we would both take some time to test it out, and then we would write a post together and do a video. So that is coming up soon. I think he and I are both going to take this weekend to really use it a little bit more and see what we think about it. Jermaine says, let's cut some cords before the tornadoes in your area. Oh my gosh, yeah. If any of you are down south, please be safe. I saw there's all kinds of crazy storms going on. Awful. Super windy today. Yeah, crazy weather. NYC says, got the email from WWE Network that despite the network launching on Peacock tomorrow, the standalone app will sunset on April 4th. Customers will get refunded for the outstanding balance. Yeah, and I was sorry to hear that's shutting down, but it looks like you'll get all the same content on Peacock and it'll be a little bit cheaper. Locast needs to come to Indiana. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, dropping my microphone. Yikes. Definitely send them a message and let them know that you're interested in the service. That seems to be helping them to figure out where to go next. Oh, that's a good question. What's everyone more excited for, Falcon and the Winter Soldier or Justice League? Both are coming out on Friday. Which one will you be watching? I'm going to watch them both, let's be honest. This microphone does not want to stand up. I feel like I'm going to be catching it the entire time that we're talking tonight. Any news on Peacock on Fire Stick? No, but the latest that we heard was that it should be coming soon, but it seemed like just a bit of a teaser, and we haven't gotten any actual information yet, so we're expecting it to come soon. We're ready to post as soon as we hear about it, but nothing yet. Richard says, Antenna Man had a good post today about a UHF 8 bay antenna. Antenna Man is a great source of information for all things antenna. So if you're looking for recommendations or reviews for a specific one, definitely check him out. Bill said that he made a donation to Locast trying to get them to go to Austin, Texas, but no luck. That is a bummer. Victor wants Locast in Harrisburg. Like I said last time, we're just throwing all of these cities out into the universe. We're hoping that Locast hears and responds. Brett is looking forward to Falcon and Winter Soldier. Never really got into Justice League. Yeah, I'll admit I'm much more of a Marvel girl, so I'm kind of with you on that, but I will be watching both. Even though, my gosh, Snyder's Cut, 4 hours long. I was just telling my friend, he was texting me to ask what time it's going to be going up, and I told him that I will watch the entire thing, but I will be so mad about how long it is the entire time. Yeah, no details on when Peacock is coming to the Fire Stick, unfortunately, but hopefully soon. They keep saying it's coming soon. G-Money says he likes the tagline for Antenna Man, have an awesome day. I know, I do need a catchphrase. You'll notice that I get very rambly at the end of videos because I don't know how to end them and I just want to keep talking, so I'll work on it. Trekipedia has been watching Young Rock and Superman and Lois, as well as The Flash. Loving the shows this season. So much good stuff lately. Do I think that Locast will eventually do a flat fee for a subscription instead of donation only? I don't, and my reason for that is that technically they are a nonprofit, so I don't think that they legally can charge a subscription fee. I think that that would not help their case in the lawsuit that's going on against them right now. I think that the way that they're getting away with offering these channels for free is to be running on donations only. NYC says, with the Sinclair stations becoming Bally Sports, there's predictions that Fubo TV would be the first to get Sinclair stations back before Hulu and YouTube TV. Do I have any thoughts about that? I would say, I think I've kind of been saying all along that I think Fubo would be the most likely to get them, aside from AT&T, which already has most of them. But for the Sinclair stations, once they rebrand, I think that Fubo is the most likely only because they're so sports focused. They really want to be that one-stop shop for sports fans. So I think that it's probably more of a priority for them than it is for, say, Hulu or YouTube TV. So that would be my first thought, but again, nothing confirmed yet. For those who missed the post today, it was late this afternoon. Sinclair Regional Sports Networks are rebranding to become Bally Sports on March 31st. So we will potentially have more news about that coming up. Jeff has a good tagline. The plus name on a service is a minus. I like that. We need to get some merch going on. I want a t-shirt that says the plus is a minus. Oh, Doug, I'm so sorry. I used the headline about Locast coming to Portland. You thought that it was Portland, Maine, but it was Portland, Oregon. I'm so sorry. I didn't even think about that when I posted. Joy's tagline, you continue to snip and we'll continue to quip. I like that. You guys are much more creative than I am. I like all of these. Did I ever figure out what the sound was next door? I just have a loud neighbor, that's all. And then there's people outside. I'm assuming we'll get some drunk people walking up the road yelling outside sooner or later tonight since St. Patrick's Day. What channels are being added to YouTube TV? We have the list over on cordcuttersnews.com, Jermaine, but it was BET, Her, some Nickelodeon channels like Nicktoons and Teen Nick, the usual suspects that are on streaming services. Dwayne watched WandaVision since we were talking about it last week, the whole season at once, and it was awesome. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, that's been a crowd favorite over here. Any way to request shows to run on Pluto TV? I'm sure that you could email them. I think that they have a contact us page on their website. I don't know if they take requests necessarily, but I'm sure they would take into consideration if you emailed them. G Money says the new tagline is keep cutting those cords and good night. I like that. Plenty of good options here. Jeff says, by the way, you guys, you can tell that came from an old guy. Jess, what May 30th? I don't know what you're asking. You're asking about May 30th, which is my birthday. So I like the question already. Eric says, Fubo TV has extra regional sports network fees added, true, to the $65 a month price in some markets. If the Bally Sports networks return, that fee will get added. Yeah, which is another really good point about why Fubo is most likely to add those. They kind of take the cable approach of doing a regional sports fee, which is annoying, of course, but they're making it work. Yeah, MTV2, MTV Classic, yes, forgot about those ones, yep. All added to YouTube TV this week. Excuse me. Annette, you are not late. You are right on time, my friend. Welcome. Yeah, G Money, I think that a lot of people are with you. Fubo TV would be a great spot to find those Bally Sports networks. DMS says Olympic Channel is not working on YouTube TV. Interesting. Let me make a note about that. I'll see if there's something widespread going on. All right, let's see. Oh, Jeff, gotcha. Gotcha. You are not that much older than me. I'll be 35 in a couple months. Jermaine is not excited about the channels because you have Paramount Plus. Yeah, it's really interesting now to see these smaller, cheaper services kind of offering the same channels as a lot of our live TV streaming services. So it's like there's crossover, and do you really need all of this? It's an interesting time right now, which kind of begs the question of, do we see all of these smaller services lasting? Do we see some of these live TV streaming services shutting down, or how's this all going to pan out? Chris wants to know if I or Cord Cutters have considered doing a podcast. Yeah, we used to. Whenever Luke was still here, he and I did a podcast that, of course, we had to end because Luke left. Philip and I have talked about it. It's a little tricky just because of the timing. He's on the West Coast, I'm on the East Coast. So we haven't been able to make it work yet, but there is definitely some talk about it. John says Nicktoons is the 7th channel on YouTube TV. Yep. Yeah, I know a lot of people were excited to get all of those Nickelodeon channels finally. Frasier is on Cozy right now. Nice. Cozy is such a good channel if you have an antenna and you can get it. And then they're doing the reboot of Frasier, or the remake or something. Oh, Joseph, yeah, sorry, I missed your question earlier. What do I think about Sling TV? I like it. I do have a subscription, actually, full transparency. They gifted me a subscription. So they do that with a bunch of reporters and writers. So I have been using it and I do like it. I had to take some time to get used to the layout. I was just really used to Hulu and I had tried YouTube TV. So it took a while for me to get used to the way that the channels are set up and everything, but I do like it. Aaron, yeah, so they did just add all of those Viacom channels to YouTube TV. You're missing classic TV channels. So my suggestion for you would be to look at free streaming services. Some like Pluto TV, Stir, Crackle. You'll find a lot of classic TV on those channels and they're free. So it stinks that you can't get them all into one guide together. I know that's ideal, but you will find a lot of that content on free streaming services. Eric wants to know if cord cutters would do recorded interviews for the YouTube channel, interviewing the head of a streaming service in the future. Yeah, definitely open to it. Yeah, we should definitely be reaching out to some people. I think last year things were just so weird with the pandemic and we had been acquired by this new company. Everything was a little up in the air for a while. So now that we're all getting more settled, it did take a while, but yeah, I think that that's definitely something that we should look into. Jermaine, I did see the tweet that you sent to me and Luke. Thank you for that. Yeah, interviews would be great. I agree. I'm definitely open to it, so we'll see what we can do. G Money, yes, thank you for the reminder. Please hit the thumbs up button if you enjoy these videos, other than me knocking my microphone over and making crazy faces. It does help us whenever you like the video, so we do appreciate it. Oh, Bill, yeah, that's a good suggestion. Bill says if you have TV everywhere, log into the apps to see your classic shows. So a lot of these network apps have TV everywhere. So you can log in with your streaming service credentials and then you can get a lot more content from those channels. T.I., yes, I see you. If you asked a question and I missed it, I apologize. Please ask again. Sometimes the chat goes by quickly and I miss your comments. Thank you, John. Appreciate the thumbs up. Billy says, hey Jess, the only reason I have Paramount Plus is because Verizon gave me 6 months free. I like it so far, but I doubt that I will keep it. I am actually doing the same thing. I got it for free with my Verizon wireless plan. I don't know if I'll keep it or not. I really loved CBS, especially during football season. It was super helpful. But now that I can watch CBS through Lowcast, I can't get it with my antenna for whatever reason. But now that I don't really need it to watch football games next season, I don't know that I'll keep it either. Unless they come out with some good original shows, and then I might be suckered into staying a little longer. WWE switches to Peacock. It's true, that is happening. Oh, Tim, yeah, sorry. I saw your comment earlier and forgot to read it out loud. The French channel streaming service for the US sounds cool. Yeah, Tamara did a post about that over on Cord Cutters if that's something that you are interested in. It does sound really cool. Have I had issues with Peacock's continue watching? I have not. I actually fell asleep watching something on Peacock last night and woke up and it was still playing. So personally, I have not had that problem. Just in time for WWE Fastlane Sunday. Yeah, I think that's the first live event that they are showing. So very cool. Trichopedia says Smallville is your favorite show ever. I remember that one. Yeah, Eric, I'm with you. Sorry. Eric says there will be a lot less demand for Viacom channels on live TV streaming services in the future because of Paramount Plus. And I agree. And I think that's happening with a bunch of channels like the Discovery channels. Now we have Discovery Plus. And the Disney ESPN stuff, we have Disney Plus, we have ESPN Plus. So, yeah, I guess that's my question for you guys. Do we think that one or the other, live TV or these network-specific services, are going to have to give? Which one do we think is going to survive? Tricopedia is shocked that HBO didn't use the Snyder Cut to launch their planned ad-supported tier. That was a mouthful. Yeah, that would have probably been a good time for it. So something interesting about that HBO Max ad-supported tier, it's going to cost less than the premium tier, but it will still come with a price. It won't be free. But the difference between the two tiers is that the ad-supported tier will not have movies the same day that they premiere in theaters. That will be only for the more expensive package. So, very interesting. I'm wondering if it's going to be whenever another big movie hits HBO Max, and then they'll say you could have the ad-supported tier or you could pay more to watch this movie. So, interested to see what they do with that. Superman and Lois. Yeah, I need to write that down. That's one that I keep meaning to watch because you guys keep recommending it. And I keep forgetting. All right. Does anyone have a review of Paramount Plus? I have not written one. I have a post up on Cord Cutters about what was happening with Paramount Plus, all the content that you would find, but I have not done a full review. I think Philip did a video. I might be mistaken. I feel like I'm getting Paramount Plus and Discovery Plus mixed up, but there should be a video. Yeah, 3 new channels on Pluto TV today too. So much good stuff lately, guys. Huge thanks to Alan. If Alan is in the chat, I don't think I've seen him, but Alan always lets me know when Pluto has new stuff. And as soon as I started writing the post today, I got the email from Pluto giving us the official description for each of the channels. Was that today? Maybe it was yesterday. Is daylight savings time killing anybody else? Because I feel like my whole week has just blurred together. Richard says, one thing that HBO Max needs to do in the settings is to stop autoplay. I agree. It gets kind of old. Again, I keep falling asleep with things on and I wake up and they're still playing and I kick myself for forgetting to turn it off before I fell asleep. But some people like it, so yeah, it would be nice if there was an option. Movie Land TV. I haven't heard of that one, Annette. Yeah, and I'm sure that those of you with kids are really having a tough time with daylight savings time. All of my friends who are parents are really going through it with the kids right now. I just keep waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I have been very tired all week. Oh, Brett, how was SpongeBob Camp Coral? That was something that Paramount Plus was really pushing before the launch. Oh, T.I. says that you can change the autoplay in the settings. Maybe I just wasn't looking hard enough. John loves daylight savings time. Every time it changes, I don't know. I get so tired. Maybe that's a me problem. DMS just followed me on Twitter a few days ago. Thank you. You can find me on Twitter at JessTypes for all of my hot takes about what I'm watching on TV. And daylight savings time. I'm sure I'll complain about that over there too. Oh, that's a good question. Jermaine, I haven't tried that because it's just me. But Jermaine wants to know if you can move your Disney Plus profile to the front. So if you have like 3 profiles, how do you choose which one is first? That is a great question if anyone has an answer. Oh, good. Yeah, not just me dealing with daylight savings time. I would be fine with it if I could just get myself to sleep in a little bit, but man, I have been up at 5 o'clock every day. Colin says, Locast seems to be adding a new market every Wednesday. Yeah, if they keep doing that, I will be very happy. I always love sharing the news that they've added another market. Sorry I'm so stuffy today too, this weather. It's just going from like 70 degrees to 30 degrees every other day, and it's all in my face. Annette, everyone wants to know where you found Movieland TV. Please share if it's legal. Oh yeah, Doug. So this was something that Luke just sent me a message about on Twitter right before we started, so I haven't gotten a chance to write it up yet. But AT&T is now going to count HBO Max against your data limits, which is something that they hadn't been doing before. They were somehow getting away with letting AT&T wireless subscribers watch HBO Max without having it count against their data. And now they can't do that anymore. So something to look out for if you are a AT&T wireless customer. Yeah, Ron, I noticed that too. I haven't heard anything about the Locast lawsuit lately, and they have just been adding markets left and right. So very interesting. I'm definitely keeping an eye on it. Michael says you will be watching when Locast comes to South Carolina. I am hoping, you know what, sometimes whenever the weather gets really bad in different areas, Locast really prioritizes showing up in those areas so that they can give updates on emergencies and severe weather. That's something that they really care about whenever they launch the service somewhere. They always say that they can, that's a service that they provide, is giving updates about the weather. So I don't know, who knows? Maybe they'll show up in those areas, which would be great, super helpful for people who need that info. Colin, no, I didn't see that about adding Locast to Plex DVR. Has anyone added Locast to their Sling TV guide yet? That is next on my list and something I want to make sure I do before I do my Locast review post. Okay, for those who were asking, Movieland TV is on Roku. All right, good to know. TI, I'll have to look into it more, but yeah, I think that's only for people who are watching things on their phone. I could be wrong though. I didn't actually read the post. I just saw the headline. Sorry, I keep reading all the comments and forget to read them out loud. Man, oh man, I'm telling you guys, I am so tired this week. I feel like I'm barely functioning. Yeah, no mug tonight. It's actually in the dishwasher, so just a glass of water tonight. Joseph, I'm not sure what you're asking about T-Vision. So right now you have to be either a T-Mobile or a Sprint customer to get T-Vision, but I'm not sure what you mean about another service. Yeah, Trekopedia, I'm telling you, this daylight savings time, it's a killer. All I want to do is take a nap. T Junior says it takes a week to catch up from daylight savings time. Yeah, I think that my game plan is really just to sleep in on Saturday as much as possible and see if it resets my brain. Oh, Chris says that you think Disney Plus profiles are in alphabetical order. That's interesting. Can anyone confirm? I would go check, but the TV is over there. Michael says, I'm seriously looking to get Sling Orange. How do you go about adding or integrating Locast to Sling? So they have instructions on the Sling website. I will look it up and try to do a post about that. I didn't have, hang on. I didn't have Locast at the time whenever I made the post, so I couldn't try it myself. But I will definitely do that and will include that in my post. And I'll see if Philip can add it to the video too. Some kind of like step-by-step how to integrate it. Tammy, yes, I do work from home. I actually always have worked from home since I started at Cord Cutters News years ago when I first started working for Loop, which was, gosh, 5 years ago maybe. So yeah, I've always worked from home. I am looking into moving kind of soon, and I'm going to try to find somewhere that has a better office space set up for me. I know the lighting in here is not great because I'm surrounded by windows, so I'm working on it. I promise this is a priority for me. Oh no, someone searched for Movieland TV and found illegal sites. I would say go straight to the Roku website and look in the channel store. Definitely not advocating for any illegal services. Did you guys see that super popular piracy streaming service? I won't say the name of it, but they got shut down. People got arrested. There were millions of people who lost their service. I don't know, some shady website has their credit card information. I just don't know, guys. Or maybe it wasn't, maybe it was free, but they signed away their rights so people could get their IP address and all kinds of crazy stuff. Okay, Jermaine, people are saying that Disney Plus profiles are in alphabetical order. So that might explain it. You're going to have to add a plus sign in front of your name. It's the only option. I'm so sorry. Oh, Jermaine, yeah, good calls. So we talked before about doing a spoiler show for WandaVision, so anyone who had watched it could come over and we could all chat about it. So you think that we should do that for Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Kind of love that idea. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. Oh yeah, Mighty Ducks Game Changers next week on Disney Plus. That one looks good. We just did a post about that too. There was a new trailer. It looks great. Yeah, another big story, Bill, that Netflix is starting to crack down on password sharing. We did a post about this one also. So people were trying to get into their Netflix account and they were getting a pop-up notification saying, are you the owner of this account or do you live with the owner of this account? They were making them put in a code that they got through a text message or an email, and that's how they were stopping people from sharing passwords. So I don't know. They said that that's not something that's widespread yet, but it definitely could be. Netflix is losing a ton of money because of password sharing. Frayden says Netflix password thing is so annoying. Yeah, a lot of people were saying the same thing. They've always shared passwords, but you have to think too, Netflix is giving a service and they aren't getting paid for it. So I see both sides. Jermaine likes snow. Oh, yeah, the weather. Not so great there right now. Excuse me. Man, oh man. I recommend Cleveland. Come on up. It's a great city. All right. Yeah, Michael, that Netflix thing just happened a couple days ago. So someone just shared a screenshot on Twitter and the story spread pretty quickly. Subsonic, yeah, I don't mind saying the name of it because it already got shut down. It was Mobdro. I might be saying it wrong. I don't know. I don't know much about piracy services. I try to keep it legal over here. Aaron thinks that Disney might be capitalizing on hockey season by putting up the Mighty Ducks movie. Yeah, definitely, or the show. Yeah, they are showing the Mighty Ducks movies right now too, and then they're going to do something with the Anaheim Ducks. What do I think about Paramount Plus? I like it right now. I'm not super impressed. I think that they really talked it up a lot. They really made it seem like they kept saying a mountain of entertainment was coming, and I just haven't seen a lot that I'm loving yet. I don't know, maybe they'll come out with some new shows or just add more content or something and give us some more to watch, but right now, not my favorite. I can't see myself keeping a subscription long term, although I might put it into a rotation. If I get tired of a different service, I'll subscribe to Paramount for a while. Yeah, very similar to CBS All Access. There was supposed to be so much new content, and maybe it's just hard to find. Maybe it's just that we aren't able to easily navigate to the different stuff. They aren't recommending the right things to us, but yeah, right now it does seem like not much of an upgrade from CBS All Access. Yeah, so that's the thing. People are saying that with Netflix, you're supposed to get 3 simultaneous streams, and that is true, that you can stream on 3 different screens at once, but it's right there in their terms of service that you have to all be in the same household. Michael says it's more of a molehill of content. Yeah, Mountain might have been pushing it a little bit. So Amazon, you're asking if Amazon is working on a live TV streaming service. They do have a live section, and I think that's what we kept hearing about. You can go over to the live tab on Amazon Prime Video, and they do have some live stuff. They have like IMDb TV stuff, I think, is in there. It just pulls from a bunch of different services. Doreen, what kind of 24/7 website are you looking for? Can you be more specific? Freedom wants to know if you donate to Lowcast once. Sorry about the noise. If you donate to Lowcast once, are you done, or does it keep asking you to donate? So this was something that I'll put in the review, but I'll let you guys know now. I used Lowcast for 3 days without donating because I wanted to see how many times it would ask me for a donation. And it started out only asking me every few hours, and then I really saw what you guys meant about the continuous ask. So at that point, I did donate the $5. It asks you to set up a monthly donation of $5, or you can do an annual donation. So I did the $5, and immediately after that got another notification asking for a donation. So I had done the donation on my computer, I was watching on my TV, and they just didn't sync up. So I logged out, logged back in, and then it was fine. So I haven't gotten a notification since, which is great. And I now am set up to do a $5 recurring donation every month. John was born ready for March Madness. So one of our writers, Raymond, is going to be doing how to watch pieces for every March Madness game. So I'll be posting those the day before each game if you are unsure about what time anything is going to be on, or you don't know what channel it's going to be on. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, you guys are talking about CJ, who is right in the line of the storm, so maybe he doesn't have electricity right now. So CJ, if you watch this later, we hope that you're doing okay. Punky Brewster relaunch. Yeah, I've heard a bunch of people say that it was good. You haven't gotten the Fire TV 4K update yet, so it depends on what device you have. Some of them haven't gotten the update yet, some devices, but they should be coming within the next few weeks. Oh, that was the comment I was looking for. Snub says, is there a new Apple TV coming soon? And that is a great question. What on earth was that noise? Man. Sorry. So Apple TV is potentially going to come out with a new device. We heard that Apple might be having an event, and all I can tell you is that Philip is so ready to do a post if we hear anything about a new Apple TV device. So nothing has been confirmed. We're not hearing a ton of rumors right now, but Philip is on it. Frayden says Apple TV is a sore subject for me. Yeah, true story. We keep hearing little snippets of things like maybe they'll be coming out with something, and then maybe they'll be having this new remote, maybe we'll get this new device. We've been let down time and time again, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Mark's Fire Stick 4K hasn't updated. Oh, it should have. That's interesting. If you go into the settings and see if there's an update available, it might be worth checking. No, Tim, gosh, you guys did this to me around Halloween and tried to tell me that my apartment was haunted. It is not that I am aware of, but there are very loud cars outside. People keep blasting their music out the window. The weather's nice. It's St. Patrick's Day. It's fine. Yeah. Drunk, loud, obnoxious people outside is absolutely right. I was ready for it. Cleveland loves St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, Apple TV is a tease. Completely agree. We keep hearing little bits and pieces, so we're really hoping that this will be the time, but I don't know. I'm losing my optimism. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, who's everyone cheering for in March Madness? I've got to be honest, basketball is not really my thing, so I have no loyalty. Brett would upgrade Apple TV if you could get a good trade-in price. Yeah, that would be interesting. Any word on a Roku update for May? Nothing yet, but I will definitely let you know. I really love Roku as a brand because whenever they do those big updates, they send us very detailed information about what we're getting and when we're getting it. So we will definitely do a post when we hear anything. Yeah, not sure what's up with Hulu and the Viacom channels. We'll keep an eye out. How many sub-channels could be moving? What exactly are you talking about? Are you talking about like antennas with an update? Jeff is cheering for the Hawks. Is anyone cheering for anyone else in March Madness? Let me know who I should be rooting for. Daniel says, I think Amazon should let users of the Fire Stick 4K know when it's going to update. Yeah, I think they should have already updated. Oh, Bob said, I just got the update. It did not auto-install. So they said that it was supposed to be auto-installing, but yeah, definitely go into settings and check and see if there's an update available. Oh, bummer. Twilight Zone got canceled. I liked it. All right, we've got Bulldogs, Wolverines, Tigers. T Junior, I'm not sure. I think it probably just depends on your area, to be honest, about those sub-channels. Tammy says lots of them have moved. I think it probably depends on your area. Oh yeah, duh, I should be cheering for Cleveland State. What am I thinking? They're right up the street. I have friends who are big Cleveland State fans, and hopefully they're not watching this, or they will be texting me later to yell at me about that. Aaron loves Apple TV. Yeah, I know a lot of people are big Apple loyal fans. So people have really been looking forward to a new Apple TV, and I'm really hoping that we have some good news for you soon. Mark likes the little schools. Gonzaga or Bulldogs. Okay, well, I like saying Gonzaga, so I'm all for it. I'll be cheering for Cleveland State. Can I expect anything new from Sling? We haven't heard a whole lot lately. They've been shuffling around some channels here and there, but they still have that price guarantee in effect for people who were signed up as of August last year. Whenever that deal is up in August, I'm wondering if we won't see some kind of update then. In the price hike, probably. Nothing confirmed, haven't heard anything either way about that, but something I'm thinking about. How many channels do I get with Locast in Cleveland? I think they said something crazy like 70 channels. I've only been watching like ABC, NBC, CBS so far, so I haven't really explored the whole list. But yeah, it was something crazy like that. Yeah, Bill agreed. An offer for a trade-in on the Apple TV would be awesome. I would do that. Let's see. How many comments did I miss here? Brett gets 46 channels with Locast. Okay, gosh. Got a lot going on over here. Search and try to find out. I've got to be honest with you guys, the search feature on Cord Cutters News right now is driving me crazy. I am trying to get them to update it so it shows the most recent posts first, but right now it's showing what they think is most relevant posts, and I'm not sure how that gets determined, but it is driving me nuts. So if it's bothering you, trust me, it's bothering me too. Okay, yeah, I can't even find that Cleveland post. I know that the number of channels was in there somewhere. Sorry about that. Disappointing. Any local news channels coming? I would say if Locast is in your area, definitely look there. Haven't heard of any news services, but also check out Stirr, STIRR. If you haven't already looked, they do local-ish news. The Bally's channels will be found wherever the Sinclair channels already were, which I think was only AT&T. They could be coming to more services after that rebranding. I'm not sure if they have any deals in place yet, but we will post if we hear anything. Eric is grandfathered into the $40 Sling Blue with Sports Extra on Sling TV despite returning in November 2020. Ooh. I used my old Sling TV account to return. That's awesome. Maybe they were doing some kind of special deal. Jermaine says we can all complain about the search feature on Twitter. Yeah, honestly, it's been driving me crazy. And I know that our tech people are kind of overwhelmed with how much stuff they have to work on right now. So I'm trying not to be too much of a pain, but it is driving me crazy. So I'll stay on top of them and try to get that fixed. Jocelyn says news on if you're looking for local news. Yeah, lots of free services too. Bill says that Tubi has news networks owned by Fox. That's a good point. Michael, thank you. 67 channels in Cleveland, 36 in Boston. Yeah, I know that Cleveland, for some reason, just had way more channels than some of the other cities. So I'm not sure why, but I'm not complaining. Interesting. Yeah, so if your Amazon device hasn't updated yet, I'll try to look into that and see if they have any update on when that's all going to hit all of the devices, but I'm sorry to hear that. I wish I had more info for you. They just keep kind of adding more devices to the list. All right, guys, just time for a couple more questions and then we'll call it a day. I don't want to jinx us, but I'm very happy that the video hasn't frozen yet that I've noticed. So we're calling this one a win already. Samuel, I almost forgot it was Wednesday too. I was just telling everybody the daylight savings time has thrown me off so much. Dwayne, thank you so much. I'm glad that you were here. Hope that you got answers to some of your questions. No big news about ATSC 3.0 yet, unfortunately. I think it's just kind of a slow process. Jermaine forgot that today was St. Patrick's Day. I did not, because there have been people outside yelling all day long. Jeff gives me an A+. Thank you so much. Other than knocking my microphone into me earlier. All right. Everyone's saying goodbye to each other over here in the comments. Okay. Thank you all so much for being here. I wish I had a good tagline to share to end this video. I don't. I'll think it through though. If you have more suggestions, send them to me on Twitter. Love hearing from you guys over there. And you could really help me come up with my closing statement for these videos. Yeah, the mug was the problem. Not having my mug threw me off. I think you might be right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Actually, oh, wait, one quick thing, Mark. My sweater is green. Thank you. I'm an Irish girl. I'm not going to forget my green. All right. Now for real, we will end it here. So thank you all so much for coming back and hanging out with me, especially on this holiday night. If you are in the South, please stay safe, and I don't know, man, good luck with this weather. It's going to be a crazy rest of the week. So, all right, I will see you all next week. Stay safe and have